Hytale is a complicated game. It's not just a block game like Minecraft. Hytale has so many cool features that make it stand out from the ordinary block game and could be hard for new players to understand right away. Today, Quebec Corner and I are doing a collab where we both share 50 things that you need to know about Hytale. I'm doing 50 things and so is he, so in total there'll be 100 different things that you should know about this game. Once you finish watching this video, go check out Connor's because you definitely won't want to miss it. His links will be in the top of the description, and with all that being said guys, enjoy the video. Number 1, bosses. Each zone looks like they have one small boss and one big boss per zone. Zone 1 has the Chieftain as the small boss and the Void Spider as the big boss. Zone 2 only has one boss so far, and we know that is the Broodmother. Zone 3 has the Yeti as the small boss, or maybe the big boss, and they also have the Outlander Chief / Priest as a boss too. Also, the Ice Dragon could be a boss for them. Zone 4 has Dinosaurs could possibly be a boss, and the Void Dragon is another possibility of being a boss. Number 2, the combat system. This system looks way more in depth than Minecraft. The knockback and has different animations and timing per weapon and shields. Also, shields do not block 100% of all incoming damage. Number 3, Gaia and VARYN. Gaia is the goddess of creation. She has all 5 of the main elements in her hair, and the white of her dress represents the light. At the time of playing Hytale, she looks to be sleeping, dead, or dreamed of her power. She is presumed to be the ultimate good, shown by her Gaia symbols, which can be found all around Orbis. VARYN, on the other hand, is the god of destruction and void, presumably the ultimate evil. He wields the void element and has his own symbols, which can also be found all around Orbis. Number 4, Zone 1's primary evil. Zone 1's primary evil is going to be the Trork, a troll or combination who are set to be the main combatants in Zone 1. They set up camps and are led by their chieftain. Number 5, Zone 2's primary evil. Zone 5's primary evil are going to be the Scarx, a bug-like creature who will be your main combatants in Zone 2. They are led by the Broodmother who live in ziggurats or termite-looking nests. They also used to enslave Pharons. Number 6, Zone 3's primary evil, the Outlanders. The cultists of Zone 3, a faction of people who use water magic and VARYN's magic to cast spells and create this colossus creature. They live in camps and are set to be your main combatants in Zone 3. Number 7, the first 3 zones will have different tiers to them. Since you could spawn in the first 3 zones, which is Zone 1, 2, and 3, the team have made each zone have different tiers, so once you get stronger as a player with stronger gear, you'll be able to tackle the harder parts of each zone. Number 8, avatar player eyes can be animated. Shown in a short clip, but you get to see the player's eyes moving around, probably with the way that their mouse is moving around, just to make the character look more lifelike. Number 9, Hytale has a Snapchat but is never posted on it. Snap code will be on the screen if you want to add them right now. Number 10, there are currently a community Discord and a Reddit in the works. These have been in the works since 2018, so they will come. Eventually. Number 11, there are 2 secret zones that have yet to be announced. Us Hytale fans call them Zone 5 and Zone 6. Zone 5 looks to be surrounded by a lightning cloud with what could hint to be the Zone 5 as the element of lightning, and Zone 6 is another dark cloud, but it has hints of purple and green, which are the colors of VARYN, so I believe that Zone 6 is the Void Zone. Also, we have a cool screenshot on the website of what looks to be Zone 6. Number 12, each of the 4 announced zones have their own name. Zone 1 is Emerald Grove, Zone 2 is the Howling Sands, Zone 3 is Borea, Zone 4 is the Devastated Lands, Zone 5 could be Lightning, and Zone 6 could be Void, we're not too sure yet. Number 13, Zone 1 Earth Story. Zone 1 is represented by the Earth elements. Zone 1 is the most basic and outdoorsy forest zone there will be. There will probably be a small rivalry between the Quebecs and the Torks. You as the player will probably side with the Quebecs and defend them from the Torks. Zone 2 is Wind, represented by the wind element. Sarax used to enslave the Pharons. Pharons wear freedom bracelets given to them by Gaia to remind them of their past slavery. Zone 3 Story. Zone 3 is represented by the water element. Outlanders build high walls to block out something, but what? Could it be the mysterious fawns? Zone 4 Fire Story, represented by the fire element. The surface world of this zone is burnt and uninhabitable, but the underground is lush and thriving. 17 The Scorched Ruins. A small abandoned village in Zone 4 with Gaia symbols. The torches are lit in this village, so it brings us to this question. How are these torches lit if no one lives there? 18, shields will not block 100% of incoming damage. The April blog post shows us a video of someone battling a Torque, and when the Torque hits the player when they have the shield on, they still take damage. This will make shield usable for PvP because the player now just can't spam block their shield and take no damage. 19, KYROS and TESSA. Both wear armor with a GAIA symbol on it. TESSA has an ORBIS officer's sword and shield. She represents the light. KYROS has a much darker theme with void colors on his sword, so I believe he fell under the influence of VARYN and represents the dark. Number 20, ORBIS officers. The ORBIS officer logo. ORBIS officer logo is very similar to a GAIA symbol, which we can see in the Iconography Research concept art. There was probably a humanoid faction or a human faction that used to look after ORBIS called the ORBIS officers. 21, there will be portal dungeons that relate to elements. A concept art reveals a bunch of different dungeon entrances which correlate to the colors and themes of a few of the elements. 22, musical instruments. We have seen a few instruments left on the ground and we thought they would just be for decoration, but in the April blog post we get to see an image of a player using a guitar. Number 23, secret bull image. If you type hytale.com/supersecret page, it'll bring up a page where a chicken is riding a bull. This link can be found on the Hytale trailer's coding scene. 24, magic. Magic seems to have a big role in Hytale, and it seems to be used based on the elements. Players can get the element staffs and use the elements in that way, and also players can brew potions, and lastly, throw spells from their hands using a spellbook. 25, attachable modular clothing, armor, and model assets. Armor can have different layers to them. Players can have stylish clothing under the protective armor on top to look like a complete boss. 26, RGB tints. An old blog post shows the Hytale RGB tool, which allows for perfect blending of biomes. 27, transition textures. Hytale is a smooth transition tool which allows the game to blend biomes next to each other with ease. 28, 3D rocks, ores, and leaves. Leaves, rocks, bushes, and ores in Hytale all have 3D textures. Bushes, what we know so far, are 64px by 64px. 29, sideways slabs, beams, and thin branches. Unlike Minecraft, you can place fence posts sideways, and there will be vertical half slabs, which will just really assist in building. Number 30, backpacks and walking sticks. A screenshot shows a player using a walking stick and having a backpack that will help store items for a long journey of adventuring and exploration. 31, submersive blocks. Blocks underwater have reflective lighting shining down on them. This aspect makes the game very realistic once you go for a nice swim. 32, swimming, aquatic life, and fish. The swimming animation on Hytale looks amazing. There is scuba gear and flippers that'll help you swim better. The generated oceans look beautiful and they are filled with treasures, secrets, and there's a ton of wildlife that is actually dangerous that you can run into while swimming. For example, sharks, eels, piranhas, jellyfish, and oh yeah, just a giant man-eating kraken. Number 33, double door opening, chest opening interaction. And there's a door beside it to make it a double door, then both doors will open, making a nice sound. Also, chests have a cool opening animation and a pretty nice sound too. Number 34, hair colors. Along with the amazing character customization, Hytale has 21 different hair colors for the player to select. 35, idle and swinging animations. In a short video, we get to see animations of a player and their facial expressions when they swing different weighted weapons. 36, mob territorial systems. Mobs can be territorial, for example Torques if you come near their camp, or fence stalkers when you kill frogs and provoke them. 37, fence stalker night aggro system. During the day, the fence stalkers don't really come out unless you lure them out, but at nighttime they're thirsty for blood. But if you have a torch, they'll be scared of it because they are very light sensitive. 38, mob luring. You can drop the guard of a fence stalker by dropping the fish on the ground. This will allow you to get close to this creature without scaring it. 39, mob alerts during combat. Before combat with a mob, the mob has to acknowledge you and then it will decide to attack you. It is not proven yet, but mobs could have a shorter aggro range if they're not facing your direction because they can't see you coming. Number 40, roof blocks. Unlike Minecraft, Hytale has specific blocks that have roof-like slopes. These blocks have different angles and glow green when can be placed and grow red when they can't be placed. 41, depth blurring and lighting shadows. Upon entering a cave, a player's eyes will have to adjust to the natural lighting and the fog of the cave. Number 42, zone crystal circles. As mentioned before, each zone is represented by their own elements. Each element has their own crystals, and these crystals can be found in stone circles, which you'll see on your journeys through Hytale. And they will probably be guarded by void creatures. We have seen these stone circles so far from Zone 1 to Zone 3. 43. Potential biggest theories out there. Some big theories about Hytale so far is that Zone 5 and Zone 6 are represented by the lightning and void elements. VARYN could possibly live in Zone 6 or the planet Nexus. And Gaia's temple is on Numdrazzle. Number 44, potential biggest fears for Hytale out there. The game could be pay to win, the game could shut down, not everyone will have access to the beta, and Tencent could ruin the game by making a lot of microtransactions. Number 45, race environment interactions with weather. In the rain, Torques move from outside of their shelter into a warm, dry place. Quebec sunbathe in the sun, and fence stalkers are only aggressive at the nighttime. Number 46, there are secrets that the Hytale team want to keep quiet until launch. There have been a few things shown in the Hytale announcement trailer that the team has not touched upon yet. For example, mounts and the mover making systems, and also oceans. We haven't got a blog post about those yet. Number 47, finding loot chests. Like many adventure games, Hytale has loot chests that you can find in dungeons or prefabs. You will likely have to kill some basic mobs first though. Number 48, dungeons with friends. Hytale's adventure mode is set to be hard for a solo player, but fun and challenging with friends. Bosses and dungeons challenges will put your group's teamwork really to the test. Number 49, story prefabs. Hytale has over 7,000 different prefabs, and all of them tie into the lore of the game. Each prefab will be different, and each of them could provide cool loot and rewards that will tie into the lore. Number 50, creator program. In an FAQ, the Hytale team hinted on a content creator program. This does not only include YouTubers, it includes artists, modelers, and more. I will 100% be applying for this when it comes out. Well, there you have it. 50 things that you should know about Hytale. Once this video is over, please go check out Quebec Corner's video. He has 50 things too. Link will be in the description. And with all that being said, if you guys enjoyed that video, hit the like button and subscribe. Comment some things that me and Connor actually missed. And have a great day.